Good afternoon, everyone. First section, error location. Error location, first section. My cousin Manoj has completed as V3, has completed his MBA in finance. Finance is a stream, and he is working as accounts officer in a reputed company in Delhi at present. Can you guess the answer? Second part, why? He is working because at present, whenever at present, now, these days is mentioned, we take present continuous tense. And see, this is one particular sentence before and after and, another sentence is starting. He is working as accounts officer in a reputed company in Delhi at present. At present is working, okay, no problem with that. He has completed and now he is working in a reputed company as accounts officer. As accounts officer, as an accounts officer, both okay. If an is there, no problem. Without an also, no problem. With or without an. In a reputed company, no problem. Answer is no error. 5. Oh my God. No error. No error means you're not expecting or what? According to the 2011 census, there are 40,000 women and 39,000 males in our assembly constituency. So, where is there? According to the 2011 census, there are 40,000 women and 30,000 men. Men-women combination, male-female combination. So, and males we generally should not use. Male members, female members. Male members, female members should be used. So, women and men. Error is in this part, third part. Delete males, keep men. This is a famous ice cream parlor. Almost all the flavors are sold here. I often come here with my children. Shall we have any ice cream? Answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why 4? Any is generally used in questions and negative sentences. Questions and negative sentences we use any. I don't have any balance. I don't have any money. I don't have any answer for you. Or negative is finance, no questions. Do you have any money with you? Do you have any balance? Or do you have any problem with this? So, shall we have any ice cream? What is the error in that? Check in any other part. There is a famous ice cream parlor, okay. Almost all the flavors are sold here, passive voice, okay. I often come, present simple, I often come here with my children. Omit any. Why omit? Why delete any, sir? I am hungry. Shall we eat? Shall we eat something? Shall we eat something? Shall we eat anything? I am hungry. Shall we eat something or shall we eat anything? Every time we go to this restaurant, shall we have something to eat or shall we have anything to eat? Suppose if I ask you, I'm hungry, shall we eat something means, okay sir, we'll eat something. And I'm asking, what do you want? What you are saying, anything is okay. Anything is okay. So here, any is not needed. If you want, you can keep some. If you want, you need to use some because of the context, or without some is also okay. Error is in the fourth part. The principal, being the head of the institution, he has the responsibility of looking after the administration from the first day from the first working day to the last working day of the college. Can you guess the answer? Error location answers and comprehension passage answers you must tell. The principal being the head of the institution. Delete he is not needed there. It is superfluous, unnecessary. The principal being the head of the institution has the responsibility. There is no need of using the pronoun second time there. Error is in the second part. A man is a social animal and he prefers a gregarious. You know, gregarious? Gregarious means sociable. What is sociable, sir, again? Sociable means mingling with people. Mingling with people or getting along with the people means being more friendly with the other people is called sociable. And gregarious, sociable synonyms, but in one word substitutions they are different. Sociable is used for people and animals. For animals we use gregarious. For animals we use gregarious. Whenever we are whenever we are using these words in one word substitution. Gregarious for animals, sociable for people. But here he is using both. A man, social animal, and he prefers a gregarious life because he wants to share his joys and sorrows with others. Answer. Why second one? Delete article A. A man means man, one particular man. Or any man. Any man is a social animal. Just man is a social animal. It is a quotation quoted by Aristotle. Man is a social animal. Means he wants to live with the society because he wants to share feelings and thoughts with others. So delete A. If we keep A, the meaning is getting changed. A man means one man or any man. Error is in the first part. Teachers and students have to be dash careful. If a word is ending with FUL or LESS, both are opposites. If a word is ending with FUL or LESS, they are called adjectives. And before adjective, there is only one word which can modify adjective, that is now. Adjective is the word which can modify noun. But what will modify adjective? Adverb. In the blank I require ly. But if you look at the options, all the options are ending with ly only. Ly. Means grammatically all options are suitable. We need to find out which one is meaningfully, contextually correct. Teachers and students have to be careful. Extremely careful maybe. Ultimately, they have to be ultimately, when do we use? When you talk about a top or highest degree. When you are talking something about top level or highest degree, then we use ultimately. After ultimate, there is no level. Ultimate is the highest possible level. So they have to be ultimately careful. Not sure. Exclusively, specially careful and alert. Immensely means more. Extremely also more. Ardently means passionately. Or enthusiastically we can say. Passionately or enthusiastically we can say. So teachers and students have to be dash careful and alert, and never should they allow their struggle and resistance to degenerate into reactive violent act. Teachers, because of their own personal issues, personal struggles, that should not reflect in the teaching part. Those personal sadness should not create any violence, reactive violence. So they have to be extremely careful. See, ultimately, exclusively, not sure. Because ultimately, like I said, highest degree possible. Parents have to be ultimately careful with the newborn baby. Not teachers, students. And exclusively means only for certain thing, special thing we use exclusively. Answer 1, 4, 5 only. They have to be extremely careful or immensely careful. 1 for same meaning or ardently? Ardently means enthusiastically, emotionally, passionately careful. Careful means already you put your heart and mind. Not possible. Answer 1 for. They have to be extremely careful or immensely careful. Both appear okay. Both appear okay, but consider fourth one. Then why not 1, sir? Extremely, again, whenever we talk, a little negative connotation is possible for extremely. It is extremely dangerous. Most of the times we use it with some sort of negative attachment. Now here, careful, immensely careful. If the constitution is sacred, sacred means holy, pavitramainadi. Religious faith is also sacred, and judicial dash in certain long-held religious practices is neither apt nor viable. Viable means feasible. Feasible, practicable, practical, logical. Apt means we already know. Apt means suitable. What is he saying? If the constitution is holy, religious faith is also holy, and judicial dash. If a word is ending with al, what is that? Al ending words are called adjective. After adjective, what do I need? I need a noun, and if you observe, all are nouns only. MENT noun, ION noun, ENC noun, ANC noun. Approve is verb, approval is noun. This, it is ending with al, but it is not an adjective. Judicial, court related, jurisdiction related. Judicial involvement. Involvement generally happens when people are there. People should voluntarily involve in the activity. But he's talking about judiciary. Intrusion. Forcefully enter. Forcefully enter a place is called intrusion. Forcefully or illegally enter. Forcefully or illegally enter a place is called intrusion. You know, during the near the borders, intrusions happen. You know, some Pakistanis or some terrorists, they intrude into India. Means they come into India forcefully or illegally. And intrusion has got a negative meaning. So it is not acceptable because we are talking about judicial and constitution. That too holy. Interference means, again here interference means should take the responsibility. Kalaga cheskodam. Should come and intervene. Come and participate. Intervene and participate. Judicial acceptance. Religious faith is also sacred, and judicial acceptance is apt. Judicial approval. Approval, acceptance, same meaning. Approval generally it's nothing but permission. Accepting, somebody asks something, giving permission. So approval, acceptance, both are same. And fourth, fifth not possible. Third option is the right answer. Judicial interference means judiciary should come and intervene in this. The telecom industry is crucial. Crucial means very important to India's next wave of growth. Through digitalization, and the government should not be blinded. It should not be blinded by short-term revenue considerations. Okay. Significances won't be there. Only significance, ANC, ENC. It is related to uncountable. Significance is not correct. Consolidations. Consolidation means solidify, strengthen. Not sure. Benefits, advantages, yes. Answer 1, 4, 5 rather than 2, 3. So government should not be blinded by short-term revenue considerations, revenue benefits, revenue advantages. Revenue consolidation, consolidation happens, it is related to strengthening. When two parties are there, two organizations are there, or some process is there, then consolidation can be used. Answer 1, 4, 5. Revenue considerations, revenue benefits, revenue advantages. 5. Revenue advantages. Revenue benefits. Meaningfully, if you observe revenue, revenue can bring benefits, revenue can have advantages. Meaning wise, both, like whenever we read revenue, revenue is related to money, finance, revenue, benefits, monetary, financial benefits, financial advantages. But both have same meaning. If benefits is possible, advantages is also possible. If I want to keep benefits, I can also keep advantages, not much difference. Both are synonyms. Answer first option. Considerations. You need to consider, you need to focus. On account of wasting. What is the meaning of on account of? On account of means because of. On account of ill health, he could not come to class. On account of rain, he carried umbrella. After of, ing, okay, grammatically okay, meaning wise, maybe or may not be, I'm not sure. In spite of, despite, meaning same. When I'm using in spite of, I require contradictory statements. If I want to combine a positive and negative statement, I require in spite of. If I want to combine a negative positive statement, I require in spite of. By dint of is nothing but by means of. In accordance with is nothing but with reference to. Instead of means in place of. In accordance with means with reference to or related to, based on that. Now let me read the context. Dash wasting huge amount of taxpayers' money on providing subsidies, freebies and loan waivers. Up to here it is one clause. Government should invest in healthcare and education. What is he saying finally? What is the context saying? Government should invest in healthcare and education. If I'm choosing one, how it will be the let me check. Because of wasting huge money, government should invest in healthcare. In spite of wasting, government is producing the returns and profits. In spite of wasting money, government has a lot of surplus money. But he's not talking about surplus money. He's talking about investing. By means of wasting money, taxpayers' money, government should invest. Not sure. How it should be? By means of wasting money, taxpayers' money, government is running out of money. In accordance with means in relation with, in relation with, or you can also say on the basis of. On the basis of wasting money, government should invest. Or instead of wasting money, government should invest in healthcare. What is more relevant? Answer is fifth one. Instead of wasting huge money on subsidies, freebies, loan waivers, government should invest in healthcare and education. Unless the world acts forcefully to stem the climate crisis now. Unless means, if not. If the government does not act forcefully to stem the crisis now, so if it does not stem the crisis now, crisis is negative, the danger is bound to dash. Means if you don't stop the crisis now, the danger is likely to diminish. Diminish means come down, reduce, decrease. No. Exasperate. Exasperate means annoy, irritate. What exasperates you? What irritates you the most? When you expect one answer and faculty tells some other answer, then it irritates you a lot. Exacerbate, it is when we talk about human being feelings, human being emotions we can use, but we are talking about danger is bound to. Bound to means likely to. Bind, bound, bound. Likely true. This is not possible because we are not talking about a human emotion. Danger is bound to escalate. Escalate means it go into higher stage, higher level, next level. Exaggerate. Exaggerate is nothing but creating hype. Creating hype is called exaggerate. Means some people have the habit of exaggerating even small things. Means they make the issue in a bigger way. The issue is very small, but they exaggerate. Sagadiyadam jarugutundi. All the audio functions are about exaggerating their own movie and their own team. So people can exaggerate danger, cannot exaggerate danger, is non-living. It is bound to intensify. Answer 3 or 5. Intensify means, again, this is also making more deeper in impact is called intensify. Answer 3 of 5. Third option, go into higher level. Next one, next section is rearrangement of sentences. India's immunization program is the largest in the world with annual cohorts. Cohorts is nothing but people with similar interest or shared interest. You are the cohorts of bank aspiration. Means you have similar interest, cohorts. Or cohort is also called companion or a friend. India's immunization program is the largest in the world with annual cohorts of around 26.5 million infants. Infant means newborn baby, less than 1 year baby, and 29 million pregnant women. He is telling some statistics. Always remember, statistics numbers cannot be the first sentence. We give statistics or numbers to prove one point. To prove some point, statistics is needed. So, not the first one. B, the government of India is dedicated to achieving. Underline this particular thing. What do we know after 2? We always keep V1 or noun, but this is special case. After dedicated to, always ing. Now, government of India is dedicated to having the highest standards of health and well-being of the nation. Now, Indian government is what it is showing? Dedication. Means full involvement. For what? For achieving highest standards in what? The Indian government wants to achieve the highest standards in terms of health and well-being of the nation. Nation means country. Now, some sort of statement which is telling the goal, how India's dedication is there. The government launched expanded program for immunization. Expanded program means advanced program, aiming at reducing mortality. Mortality means death ratio, morbidity, disease ratio among children from vaccine preventable diseases. Now in C, he is talking about a new program called Advanced Program for Immunization. And earlier, in A sentence, is it talking about advanced program? Just India's immunization program, here expanded program. Immunization program is critical component of our commitment. Now, what is D saying? Immunization program only. A immunization program, C also, but C expanded program, D immunization program again. It is a critical component, means important component of our commitment towards universal health. Now, commitment, determination, dedication, devotion, similar positive quality indicating words. Our commitment towards universal health coverage, and it is integral of India's efforts of reducing the burden of vaccine preventable diseases and achieving universal care for children. Now, what is he saying in this In this, D sentence is talking about immunization program is very important, and our commitment means India's commitment towards health coverage. I don't know where to keep. I can attach it to dedicated because of the commitment. Maybe, I'm not sure. Let me check the last two sentences. The full immunization coverage is around 62%. Now he's talking about statistics, cannot be the first sentence. Over the years, efforts have been fruitful and proved India's belief in equality, equitable, affordable health care for all. Now, if you observe efforts, India's efforts. In D is talking about the goal. Some sort of goal, commitment is talking. What is that commitment? Our commitment is towards universal health coverage, and it is integral to India's effort of reducing the burden. So we need to reduce the burden of vaccine preventable diseases. And look at F. Over the years, efforts have been fruitful. Fruitful means fruit producing, or also called successful. The efforts became successful and proved India's belief in quality, equitable and affordable health care. I can pair D and F. Because of efforts became successful. D, F I can pair. And can I pair this dedicated with the commitment? Because both B and D both are talking about the goal, dedication, commitment, determination. Look at B. The government of India is dedicated to achieving highest standards of health, well-being of the nation. In that critical component, in that higher standards of health and well-being, critical component is universal health coverage. So we can pair B, D, F. I don't know whether they belong to first or last or middle. Now what else is remaining? A is remaining, C and E. Okay, let me read. Now A, E, let me read because of the statistics. In A, what is he saying? India's immunization program, whatever the program is there, it is the largest in the world. With annual cohorts of 26 million infants. Now he is giving statistics based on the pregnant women and infants. 26.5 million infants are there and 29 million pregnant women are there, and because of that program is the largest in the world. And look at E, the full immunization coverage is around 60%, and the factors limiting. Now he is talking in a negative tone. Full coverage is around 62%. The factors which are stopping vaccination coverage include what are the things which are stopping vaccination coverage? It is what are the things stopping? Urbanization, rapid urbanization is stopping. Presence of large migrating and isolated unaware population is migrating. Some sort of disadvantage or negative he is talking. So can I pair A and D because of the statistics? In A he is saying India has the largest in terms of infants and women, pregnant women, and later on total percentage is 62, but some negative things are there. Can I pair? Have you done the rearrangement? No? That's why everybody is silent. This is our PO level only. But clerk, see, sometimes in the examination 1 or 2 sections will be easy. If 1 or 2 sections are extremely easy, means 1 or 2 sections will be extremely difficult. Remember. So you need to gauge the balance, measure the balance. If this is tough, then some other section will have to be easy. If you are skipping this, then try to optimize the next section full marks. But I would suggest do not skip here and there, search for the weakness, at least mark 1 or 2. At least identify one first sentence and decide. But if you observe in this, regular grammatical format hints are not available here. Every sentence almost, each and every sentence is starting with a noun phrase. So AE, and where should I keep? C. The government launched the program, expanded program. First goal will be there, program will be initiated. What will be there? Goal will be there. So if goal will be there, B, D, F will be there. Next, because of this goal, universal health coverage, they have started a new program. What is that program? Expanded program for immunization. And after the program, what happened? Some statistics he is mentioning, A and E. So B, D, F, C, A, E is the order. Is this easy? Spelling mistake? We need to find out either misspelled, wrongly spelled, or grammatically incorrect. People struggle conservation development. People's wrong, what should be there? See, person is singular, plural is both. You can say persons, or you can also say people. Person is singular. Persons plural or people plural? Already people is plural. No need of adding yes. But if you want to add yes, you can add yes along with the apostrophe. People's struggle. That is okay. There seems to be no end to the people's struggle. So apostrophe yes is needed. People's struggle means struggle of the people in our country to find a balance between conservation. Conservation means protection, saving. Conserve the forests, conserve the wildlife, and development. All correct. So answer 1, people's struggle. Easy answer. 17th question. What is the wrongly spelled or inappropriate? Majority. What is the correct spelling? Majority, majority, first option. Ideology, ownership, strategic, national. All the spellings are correct. Let me check, is there any inappropriate word according to the context? The ideology issue of government versus private ownership is related to the strategic issue about national security. Answer. All correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ideology issue wrong because issue is noun, ideology is noun. It is ideological. Ideological issue. Logical, CAL, adjective. After adjective, issue is the noun. That's not ideology issue. Ideological issue of government. Pressing concerns economy upon. All appear correct in terms of spelling. There are many pressing concerns in the country like the economy. Like the economy, jobs creation and crimes upon women. Answer. Crimes over women. Oh my God. Next, anything else? There are many pressing. Pressing means emergency related. There are many pressing means we need to focus immediately. That is called pressing. Pressing concerns. Concerns means some sort of problem in the country, like what kind of problems, what kind of concerns? Like the economy, the jobs creation and crimes upon women. Answer. Crimes upon women is okay, but it carries the negative meaning. Attack on her, attack on the women, that meaning will be there. Can we replace it with any other preposition? On is enough. No need of upon. Upon, why not upon, sir? Upon is generally used in terms of position. One upon the other. For example, on my palm there is a book. On the book there is a pen. Then where is the pen means pen is upon my hand. On the book but upon my hand. With millions of children not vaccinated against measles, so far India has much to do to protect their young citizens. Answer. What happened? If nobody is answering means this section 2 appears difficult. Vaccinated spelling correct. Measles is a disease. Okay. Product. Okay. There, all spelling correct. Spelling wise, all correct. Let me check. Inappropriate. With millions of children not vaccinated against measles. So far, India has much to do. Much to do. India has much to do. Protect. Do protect. There means children. Now, children, young citizens. No. It's young citizens. It means what, sir? India's young citizens. The country's young citizens. Children will not have young citizens. Only country has citizens. Answer, it's not there. Column 1, column 2, we need to combine. Excessive resource used by a fifth of the world population in a small part of the planet in the West. What is the main subject in this? Excessive resource use. Who is using here? By a fifth of the world population in a small part of the planet in the West. Now he's talking about the fifth of the world population, means how much percentage? Then location, place, adverbial place. So here the main subject is resource use singular. I require singular verb. Resource use are driven now. It is still responsible for half of global material use and the cause of climate change, maybe. And from small part of the planet in the West, from agriculture to industry, rural into wrong. Agriculture to industry, rural to urban, livelihood to well-being. Into is wrong. So this sentence is grammatically not correct. What we need to do means, we need to combine A column sentences ABC with column 2 DEF. And while combining, check grammatical errors also. If a sentence contains grammatical errors, it is not eligible to be paired up with another sentence. Perhaps AE. I'm not sure, let me read others. 3 shifts in natural resource use. What is the main subject here? Shifts, noun, preposition, noun rule. If a sentence is starting with a noun, preposition, noun, the verb is based on what? First noun is shifts. Shifts have taken place. Grammatically, this sentence is also wrong. Hence, it cannot be paired with any of the given column 2 sentences. C. Consumption patterns of primarily material use. Primarily material use or primary material use? Primary material use for the provision of major services are driven by diverse values that include both global trends transforming human societies. C. Primary material use rather than primarily material use. Because use becomes the noun here, not verb. Adjective. Primarily is also okay. Primary material use or primarily material use. Can I pair CD? Let's see once based on the options A, C, D. CD is not there. A is there. Fifth option is the correct answer. India and China, civilizational states with a population. With the population and sixth, no. With the population, while the number, with the population nearly 8 times that of the US, have redefined progress. Maybe A and F. Now what is he saying? India and China, civilizational states with a population nearly 8 times that of US have redefined progress. Now India, China comparing population with the US and along with the progress. B. In China, electricity consumption per capita is a third of European Union and a sixth of US residential energy consumption. has increased at a rate lower than, low than wrong. When if I'm using than, I require a comparative adjective, lower than, shorter than, taller than, or more beautiful than, more talented than. This is grammatically not correct. Right. Electricity consumption per capita income is a third of European Union, while the number of cars, electricity consumption, number of cars in China, European Union, China, no. In China, nearly 40% of the distance traveled is by public transport, which is 2 times those of the EU, the European Union. While the number of cars in China, when we take the number of, verb should be what? In subject verb agreement, we have a rule. What is the rule? The number of, after the number of, plural noun, singular verb. Very good. A few students do remember. Singular verb. But a number of, both plural, noun plural, verb plural. Plural noun, plural verb. The number of, a number of, meaning wise both are same, but grammatically they are different. Always remember, whenever the number of comes, add singular verb only, not plural verb. Shall I change? So this E is wrong. So only answer is A, F, third option. As the rainwater began to collect in pools on the highway, one of the European countries during late stages of the torment, no. Recently unearthed letters argue against this belief. Which belief? We don't know. Unearthed means letters came out. Letters came into public view. It began to hamper the flow of traffic. Hamper means hamper, hinder, impede. Synonyms. What is the meaning? Slow down, discourage, prevent. Our productivity is hampered by the excessive use of cell phone. Can I combine A and F? What is he saying in the A? As the rainwater began to collect in pools on the highway, it began to hamper the flow of traffic. Yes, no. When rainwater is collected on the highway in the form of pools, it will stop the traffic. Yes, I can pair F. For years, Argentina would dominate in World Cup qualifying matches, one of the European countries during the late stages of the tournament. See, there has to be some verb. There is no verb here. One of the European countries during late stages of the tournament, some verb should be there, singular verb, but this is incomplete. D. Recently unearthed letters and World Cup, no. C. Many have accused him of being a quite misogynist. Does anybody know the meaning of misogynist? Phil means love in English. It's a root word. Philosophy, lover of knowledge. Philanthropist, lover of mankind. Philogynist, lover of womankind. Miss means hatred. Gyne, women related, womankind. Misogynist. Miss means hater of. Gyne means womankind. A person who hates the women is called misogynist, hater of women. Is there any misogynist in the classroom? In Manmadudu movie, hero Nagarjuna is a misogynist until he falls in love with the heroine. Anybody in the misogynist in the classroom? Nobody is answering. All philogenists only then. Now misogynists, what is he talking about? Many have accused him of being a quite misogynist. Means many people blamed that he is a silent misogynist. And recently unearthed letters argue against this belief. Not sure. Letters are arguing. Answer only AF. Third option. Now last section comprehension passage, is time for you to locate and tell me the answers. Question number 1. What is management in Industry 4.0? Where is management in 4.0? Here? This one? Did I underline correctly? Above, below? Below. Management in the age of Industry 4.0 is about trusting the judgment of machines. Can you trust the judgment of machine? Digital technologies deliver instant data and management responses must be automated to keep pace with the frantic action. Trusting the judgments of machines? Yes. Did he mention developing twins replacing workflows? Near management. Near management, have they mentioned? Where is digital twins? Yeah, it is given here. It is, but engineering companies not managing. Engineering companies are developing digital twins of their machines, not management. Answer is only 1. The biggest dash of Industry 4.0 is on HR management. The biggest impact of Industry 4.0 is engineering companies or HR management. This is false. And we have got an answer also. Which answer have we got? Fill in the blank. Which answer is that? A. Here impact is needed. What is the question number? 27. 27, the answer is impact. Directly keep it off. Now check second one in Industry 4.0 workers. Where is 4.0 workers? Reorient. Above, below. Same line, reorient. Reorient. Production managers must reorient themselves as the workers are less involved in production, more in supervising. Workers are less involved in production, more in supervising. So the answer is 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is not given. 1 and 2 is not given. 2, 3. 1, 3. Either answer 5. Let's check third one once. Biggest impact. Check, is there any other biggest impact other than this? Or are we just assuming? Engineering companies, check. Engineering companies. Has it been given? Yes, no. Only that one is correct then. Impact, but on engineering companies or just management? The biggest impact of industry is on HR management. Let me read it so that can we get companies. Management is there. Typically, business treat automation technology as a means to cut costs by reducing workforce. However, the more autonomous machines get more valuable intelligent people. He's talking more about HR. Employees must be taught to train machines. Nope, management, only management. But we have, And what is the question? Which of the following facts are correct? 1, 2, but 1, 2 option is not there. What shall we take? All. How can you take all? 1, 2. Have we seen the two sentences correctly? Less involved only, more involved? Less involved. Below this, engineering is not at all there. Engineering companies are developing digital twins of their machines. This allows the producer to monitor the user product or installation, fix bugs, upgrade its features through software downloads. Usage and performance data allows the producer or seller to preempt breakdowns and service machines when needed. It also aids in further research development. The biggest dash of industry. Which industry? Still, third one is not true. What shall we take? Shall we take only one or only two? How can you take only one? Perhaps the options are not correct. Skip it. Or choose the answer according to your own choice. What are the roles and responsibilities of HR in Industry 4.0? HR must reimagine the organization, create new roles and responsibilities. Transition to digital future requires HR not to chop headcount but to bring existing workforce up to speed. Chop the headcount. Chop the headcount means cut down the workforce. Chop means, cutting the head is called chop. Chopping the meat. So don't chop the headcount, but bring the existing workforce to speed up. Means make the employees work faster. Employees must be taught. Now let's look at the options. Not to chop headcount, but to bring existing workforce up to speed. Yes. Employees must be taught to train machines and collaborate with algorithms. Yes. Cut costs by reducing workforce. Don't cut workforce, he has mentioned. Businesses treat automation technologies are means. Businesses treat, not HR. Answer 1, 2. Do you have 1, 2 here at least? Second option. Passage, fill in the blank. Already we have got this answer. Answer is second, impact. Barrier means obstacle. Something is stopping. Challenge means motivating you. Though it is an obstacle, but motivating you. Deficit, opposite surplus. Infuse is always injecting. Advances in sensors, communication, computation, robotics, GPS, etc. have created possibilities of infusing machines with intelligence. Means inject machines with some sort of intelligence. Giving intelligence to machines. Inject, opposite. Eliminate means completely remove, maybe. Replace, inject, replace, not sure. Determine means decide something. Fill, same meaning. Follow, also same meaning. Answer 1, 2. Inject means insert. Remove or replace it with something. Remove. Eliminate means remove. Reorient, remodify, readjust is called reorient. Production managers must reorient themselves as the workers are less involved. Because workers are less involved, they need to adjust themselves, they need to modify themselves. Initiate means start something. Relocate means change the location. Or doing the same activity. Indicate means point out, show, hint. Pursue means undertake. He is pursuing BTech and he is also coming to classes. Grasp means understand. So the answer, similar meaning. Initiate cannot come start. No, they must reorient themselves. Relocate themselves means readjust. Relocate means here. Indicate means they show themselves. Undertake themselves, yes. Grasp, no. Answer 2 or 4. Let me read once. What is that reorient? Production managers must pursue themselves as workers, or production managers must reorient or relocate. Answer is second option. If you change your address, then you can say relocation. We are relocated to a new place. Disruption means disturb a series of action. Disturb a process is called disruption. When something is going on, you stop it, you disturb it, that is called a disruption. Today, management is lagging technology, and ongoing disruption is merely a reflection of that. Disbursement means releasing funds. Tendency means it's a kind of habit or inclination. Students have a tendency of copying whatever is written on the screen. Tendency, the tendency of our hand is to write. Potential positive, not negative. Obligation is duty or responsibility. Answer is 5, disturbance. That's all for now. Thank you for your